Your business is a reflection of you. How so? Well, I mean, honestly, everything in life is basically just a reflection of us. Our internal reflects to our external. And so everything that's in our external world is merely a reflection of our internal world, whether that be our conscious or subconscious. And this is important because in the game of business is no different. And so, like, in business, your business is a reflection of the people in it, right? A business is just the reflection of the people in it. So if you have a fuck ton of slackers in your business, then your business is probably gonna be trash. But if all your business is filled with disciplined killers, then your business is probably gonna be raw. It's gonna be good, right? And the thing is, as digital entrepreneurs, as people of the digital renaissance, as spiritual creators, as solopreneurs, whatever the fuck, we are probably solo in our business at the moment, right? Most of the time. And so our business is a reflection of us. Now, why is this so important when it comes to our spirituality? Well, because your business is a reflection of you. That means that if you raise your frequency, if you rapidly evolve through spiritual evolution, then your business will have no other choice than to catch up and rapidly show that as well. If you raise your internal frequency, if you raise the vibrance, if you raise your vibration, if you start having internal wealth, internal abundance, your external will have no other choice than to reflect that. It will have to give you external abundance, external wealth, external success, external. And so if you raise your internal frequency through spiritual evolution, your external will reflect that. Your business will reflect that. How do I know this? Well, I mean, that's literally what I did. I mean, let me just tell you this. I've always been a spiritual guy, but I grew up Christian, and I didn't really resonate with fundamentalist Christianity. I do resonate with Christian mysticism, but I felt distant from God sometimes because I felt like the vehicle where I tried to get closer to God, right, Christianity, wasn't really how I resonated, and that wasn't the path for me. And because of that, I felt held back. I felt like I couldn't be close to Creator, to myself, to oneness, to the abundance and overwhelming love of the Heavenly Father, you know? And it's like, one day, it was like in mid-April, I just had this crazy it was so like a flip switched. And I was just like, I've been trying to do it without God. And I realized why the last year of my life that I'd really been trying to work so hard on myself on, but I just kept falling flat on my face, like over and over and over again. I was trying to do it on my own. And I was like, oh, you're being a fool, Jada. And it was like, it's such a dilution of the ego, right? Because the ego believes it's in control. The ego believes it's a doer. The ego believes that it is enacting in this world and it's instilling its will. And, you know, maybe it is to an extent. But if you believe that the ego is acting completely alone or that you have control, you're in an illusion. Because you are always acting with life. You are always acting with God, with the Creator. You are always acting in relationship with others. That's the truth. And when we start realizing these things, when we start accepting love, when we start accepting source, when we start embracing internal abundance through love, through acceptance, through forgiveness, through fulfillment, like actualizing our purpose. I started making daily videos on May 15th. I didn't start making any money until June 12th. So what was I doing for a month? How did I feel so internally wealthy? Because I had the fruit of fulfillment. I had the fruit of fulfillment. Yeah, there we go. Purpose bears the fruit of fulfillment. And so if you're actualizing your purpose, if you feel like you're putting in the work that you were put here to do, which I did feel like I was doing, in terms of sharing my lessons, sharing my stories, helping the people that I felt were blocked, and sharing the things that helped me, because I knew that I had overcome that. Just sharing my lessons and just being myself. And I was obviously helping people, right? And that started to reflect. And I felt so internally fulfilled every single day. I was making a single dollar. But I felt internally rich, and I was abundant. I was internally abundant. And so my external had no choice but to catch up eventually. And in 2 months, now I've made my first $1,200 online. It's like, this is not a coincidence, guys. This isn't just, I'm not just like sitting here trying to spit woo-wah at you. This is just the real. You feel me? When you start understanding that internal abundance, fulfillment, love, like these are the things that will actually create external abundance. Like action, of course you need those things. Of course you need to put real world action in, because if you're not giving value in the real world, then you're kind of like, what are we doing here? But that value in the real world has to be reflected of something. And that reflection is you. That reflection is that internal will to give, that internal will to serve, that internal will to love, to create. When you do these things, you will feel the abundance inside. You will feel like the creator. You will feel love. You will feel joy. I heard this. Oh my God, wait. It was so profound. I don't know if this is exactly it, but it was like, you were always loved, right? Right? Love is always there, right? Especially between you and God, you and the creator, right? And between you and your fellow man, there was always love. But the thing is, you're not feeling it because you're not giving it. Once you start giving love first, you start feeling it. You know why? Because giving love feels good. Loving others, loving your enemy, loving your fellow man, loving the people that judge you. It doesn't matter. Like, love is everything. Like, oh man, like I wish I knew this. I wish I really knew this sooner. You feel me? But like, love is everything, guys. And if you start getting out of here and you start getting into here, everything will change. Like, I promise. I promise. And the world will have to reflect your external. It will have to, because this universe we're living in, it is all mind. It is all mental. It is all consciousness. And we all have the ability to tap into this universal consciousness and to receive back from it the external that our internal creates. And so if we constantly create internal warfare, internal pitfalls, internal blocks, these will be reflected in our external. But if we create internal abundance, if we create internal wealth, if we constantly seek to improve and to love, we will receive that in no time. The external world will have no choice but to reflect our frequency as it raises. It's just how it works. It's just how it works. The law of mentalism, it's cause and effect, karma, give and receive, masculine, feminine. I don't know. How many times do you want me to say it? Your business is a reflection of your spiritual evolution. So if you evolve faster, if you raise your internal, your external will have to raise as well. My name is Jaden. I'm here building a community of spiritual creators, artists, entrepreneurs, people who want to spread love, spread education, spread fulfillment, reach financial independence, doing what we love every day. That's something to be a part of. I'd appreciate if you drop a sub, drop a like. Please share. Let's keep growing up the spiritual tribe. If you're a spiritual entrepreneur or spiritual entrepreneur, no call outs, but hey, you want to join my free spiritual entrepreneur community? That's the first link in the description. I'll be in there dropping game. I'm doing like a monthly Q&A in there with my partner Aaron. We'll be in there dropping game. It's lit, right? If you're a spiritual entrepreneur who wants to make $1,000 online as a coach, or maybe you're an entrepreneur who wants to finally take action and make 1K online as a coach in 30 days through YouTube, I want to help you do that. Like I told you guys, I've made $1,200 in 58 days. I believe I can condense that journey down to in 1 month for you. I know what to do. I know where to put you. I know where to point you. Like, it's just you do it and you'll get there. And if you don't get there in 30 days, I'm gonna just keep working with you for free until you do. That's the second link in the description. Come book a sales call with me, all right? Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next video. Thumbs out.